So what is up, YouTube? It is me, DdogTheKing here, and I'm going against a very special person in the YouTube community today. Well, not really like high up, but he has a fair amount of subscribers, and he is a third generation battler. I'm talking about AceStarThe3rd. Woo! And I was like, shit, what am I getting myself into? Because I sent this guy a random challenge. Why? I don't know. Probably not a good idea because I actually this is on a kind of throw on team that I made. I was just testing a whole bunch of stuff, and I was basically testing stuff in this entire match. Probably not the goodest idea to test it on A-Star the 3rd though. Yeah, probably not a good idea. But anyway, so I'm running Choice Bandit, Kyurem, Spin, Starmie, I think sub 3 Tactical Chomp, Thunder Wall, Chansey, Mixed Infernape, and Jolteon will work up. I wanted to see how that works. So I'm going to lead up with Cresselia as I lead with my Kyurem Black. And I know Cresselia is probably good with physical bulk. I just wanted to confirm it or not. And it actually is especially bulky, as you soon see in this match as I go into my Infernape. Probably obvious play there, but yeah. Sorry I had me on. But anyway, so he's gonna go into his Cresselia to Thunder Wave me, and I kind of predicted that. And I was like, yeah, time me to retaliate. Yeah. So then I go for the Shadow Ball. I know he does 24.8, and I'm like, ugh, because like, yeah, I just went +1 on you, and that's what happened. So anyway, I'm gonna go for the very obvious Thunderbolt. I just thought he was gonna stay and set up his rocks, but no, he does not. He's actually switching into the Thunderstarian. Now I knew I could take a Focus Blast, but no, he got a crit. Am I gonna complain about it? No, because it happens. So anyway, I'm gonna go for that, you know, Ice Beams. Well, it's not really stab, but yeah. But anyway, Starmie dies out, and I'm like, oh man, fuck these screens. So yeah, fuck these screens. Damn you, A-Star. Damn you and these screens. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain because Hidden Power Ice would have taken out that Landorstarian. Again, fuck you. Fucking screens. So anyway, I'm not even gonna trip. I'm not even gonna trip. I ain't got no worries. So anyway, I'm gonna go for the dual chop just to get off some damage on Royal. The reason why I'm using dual chop is because I like to break down substitutes with dual chop with it. As you soon see later in this match, like as it gets kind of stallier, that strategy of mine doesn't work. Bulky motherfucker. Anyway, so he goes to the Hydro Pump. He hits them both. I was trying to probably stall, but I didn't want to keep my Garchomp's health too low, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this. So he goes back into his Landorstarian. I know a dual champ can check it out now because of the fact that he's -1, and yeah. Now he's gonna go back into the Cresselia, and I'm like, okay, Choice Bandit Outrage for that win. Whoop swag. Anyway, so he's gonna go into his Landorus, and I know Landorus is probably faster than me. He can kind of do the Stone Edge. But no, he decides to switch out to his Kyurem, and I was really hoping to get the 2-turn outrage. You know how you always hope for 3-turn outrages, and you're like, yeah, 3-turn outrage for the win. Whoop this, whoop that. Yeah, not in my case. I was actually hoping for 2, and I actually asked him, could I upload this also? So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna go Micro Chomp because I actually do have the Fire Fang. Why I don't know. I should have just gave it Fire Blast. But anyway. Fire Blast, Special Side, takes on threats like Skarm. Yeah, Ddog, what were you doing? I'm really fucking up here. But anyway, this part of the battle is probably going to get a little stally. Yeah, this is the stall part. Yeah, this is the stall part. So, as I go into my Chansey, I wanted to heal up and get some energy. And that turned out to be a substituting Vaporeon. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen that before. I just usually see straight skull attackers. I see the ones that carry war. I mean, this would be perfect for this team. I think this one was carrying the war because of the fact that, Fortress has the hazards, Cresselia has the screens, and it kind of would have been a good idea if he had the war and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to like stop him from stalling me to death because it's kind of what he's doing. He's just basically stalling my Chansey out. And I'm like, well, yeah. So he thought, I guess he made a misplay here, and he thought I was gonna switch out, but I was like, no, yeah, yeah. He said in the comments, oops. So that must have been he made a misplay of some sort, and that kind of works out in my favor because it turns into a 3-3. We are both tied, but it's still A Star who wins. Ah, you got spoiled, and that was Skype going off because I am still on Skype. I should have probably exited out. But don't that always happens in narrations of mine? It wouldn't be a D-Dog narration if it wasn't for that. But anyway, so I'm gonna go for the dual child, just trying to break down the sub because, yeah. And he decides to baton pass it into his Lander Asterion, and in fact, his Lander Asterion has full HP. If I had rocks up, that would have been so awesome. Yes, I'm looking at you, Infernape. But anyway, here is where I fucked up. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. I'm going to pause it. I went for the dual chop instead of going for Earthquake. This, in fact, was a misclick because dual chop and Earthquake are right next to each other, and I kind of tapped it, and I was like, oh man. But I was hoping, because if you kind of think about it, dual chop does a little bit more than Earthquake, because Earthquake plus snap. No, let me think. 80. Yeah, Earthquake still does more, but anyway, if I would have done Earthquake, I probably wouldn't got rid of this big threat. I have the Fire Fang for this fortress, and as for this Therian, I could have like went to my Kirin B or something. I mean, I could have switched it to Kirin B after Vaporeon died, and I probably could have gotten out some good damage. But due to me being, dumb and misclicking, I messed up. So, and I end up like me messing up, end up just screwing up the entire match because I'm like, oh no, Micro Trump's burned. If Micro Trump probably did not get burned, I probably would have still had a chance to come back from redemption. But no, 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 no. But no, 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 no. So he goes for the wish, and I'm like, okay, if I go for it, if I went for the fusion bolt, if I had went for the fusion bolt, ugh, it was a lot of things I did here that I just rather I should have thought about because I was really more so thinking with instinct, and then I get the 2-turn outrage when it really doesn't matter. But anyway, so I was thinking more so with instinct rather than strategy, which is what you're supposed to do in a battle. You're supposed to be thinking about strategy and what to do, how to do this, and yeah, so anyway, the battle's just about over now because he's pretty much just gonna beat me by um these three Pokemon here. I mean, at least I did a good chunk to his team. I didn't want to go out saying that I sucked. That's what I was not hoping to do. Every time I try to challenge a higher up in a battle, I always try to at least put a statement on the ground, saying that, hey, I didn't suck. Right? So anyway, let me think. He's going for the wish. I'm like, oh lord. He's gonna keep. If I had war, then this would probably be so much easier because then I could just probably play the shuffling thing. But yeah, this is not my wall chomp. Why did I not bring my wall chomp? Because I did. Because I actually do need it. No, I don't. No, I don't. Never mind. I keep thinking. I keep thinking ahead. So I'm gonna go back into my Chansey. I'm not really even gonna like. Yeah. Because like, look how bulky that substitute is. It's too fucking bulky. Why the fuck? Anyway, I know why it's so bulky. It's because the fact that if you have like 100 base HP or more, which I should probably give Chansey substitute because that'd make it kind of dope with like sub wish. Doesn't have baton pass, so damn, that wouldn't work in Chansey's favor. So anyway, this is me, DdogTheKing, and I just got 0-3'd. If I would have made some better moves, it probably would have been 0-1. Or it could have been in my favor. Who knows? But yeah. If you guys want to check me out, GTS, I'll put a link to my channel. And yeah, that's about it. Just put a link to my channel. And I hope this community goes long and strong, and I hope it gets a chance to, give us the somewhat unknowns, some chance, because Pokemon Pit's clearly dead now because of Wild Chase. But anyway, hey, it's life. What are you gonna do about it? All right.